This line is not just a graph. It is the story of 22 years of a man who simply refused to stop. The line starts in 1990. He was 17 years old, playing away in England, and he scored a century at Old Trafford, Manchester. Now follow the line. It keeps climbing. Steadily, year after year, no sudden gaps, no long stretches of silence, just relentless, quiet accumulation. There was one painful wait though. From century number 99 to century number 100, it took 13 months. The entire country was watching every single innings. And then, on the 16th of March 2012, he got there. 114 runs against Bangladesh. The crowd erupted. Grown adults were in tears. From a teenager in Manchester to a 38-year-old icon in Bangladesh. One unbroken line. 100 centuries. Some batters are flat-track bullies. They score big against weak teams on home pitches. Sachin? He scored against everybody. Everywhere. This chart shows how many centuries Sachin scored against each country. Look at Australia first. 9 Test hundreds, 9 ODI hundreds. 18 centuries, against arguably the greatest team of that era. McGrath, Warne, Lee, Gillespie. The most feared bowling attack in the world. And Sachin treated them like a net session. Then look at South Africa. 10 centuries. England, 11. Pakistan, 8. There is no easy team on this list. That is what separates legends from great players. Great players score big at home. Legends score everywhere. 51 Test centuries. 49 ODI centuries. The most perfectly balanced batting career ever recorded in international cricket. Most batters are either Test specialists or ODI specialists. Sachin refused to choose. The donut chart shows his 51 Test hundreds and 49 ODI hundreds. Almost a perfect 50-50, split across two completely different formats. Test cricket requires patience. Sometimes you bat for 2 days. ODIs require aggression. You have 50 overs. You cannot afford to be slow. Sachin mastered both. He could grind for 8 hours in a test, and then go out the next week and smash 100 in an ODI. India won 33 out of 49 ODI matches when Sachin scored a century. A 67% win rate. One man. 2 formats. 0 compromise. If you think Sachin was just a crowd favorite who performed for his home fans, this chart will change your mind forever. In tests, he scored 22 hundreds at home and 27 hundreds away. More test centuries on foreign soil than on his own pitches. Perth, Lords, Cape Town, Sydney, Johannesburg. These are not easy places to score. The pitches bounce, the ball swings, the crowds are hostile. Sachin scored hundreds in all of them. The Sharjah ground alone has 7 centuries to his name. That is more than most players score in their entire careers. Chennai has 5. Wankhede has 4. The man treated every ground in the world like it was his home ground. Numbers do not lie. He was not a home hero. He was a world hero. Imagine scoring 100 in cricket. Now imagine doing it 12 times in a single year. That is exactly what Sachin Tendulkar did in 1998. Look at this chart. Each bar tells you how many centuries Sachin scored in that year. Now notice 1998. That golden bar shooting up to 12 hundreds in 1 year. No other batter in the history of the game has come close. That is not one good day. That is 12 separate occasions where Sachin walked to the crease and came back with a century. And look at the consistency. From 1994 all the way to 2003, there is barely a single year where Sachin did not score multiple hundreds. The green bar at the end? That is 2012, the year he scored his 100th international century against Bangladesh. He was 38 years old. Not a sprint, not a flash. A 22-year marathon of greatness. This chart is proof.